The pale moonlight. Abracadabra, abra, oh na na. Is this the one we watched? Or we did Convo with Destiny yesterday. Which one did we?
Hello, hello, hi, hi. Oh my, my hair is a mess. A mess! A mess! Haha, Natalie. Yeah, girl's bedtime. Relatable! But I just want something out. My ex is talking shit again. Both of them! I'm really here for one reason only. I'm gonna wait until more people come up into here. I'm sure no one is actually gonna give a fuck. No, but just for my well-being, we're gonna chat for a second. I'm sure people will watch on repeat, cause I'm gonna leave it up. She didn't. I didn't watch what Beck and Destiny said. It was very hard. Very. I wanted to click it a million different times, but I went onto Instagram and I could even believe how many people were like, "You lied, I fucking knew it." So I'm just gonna sit there and say that they actually don't know if I actually had. You're either lying for money or you really truly never gave a fuck about me. Beck, you are disgusting. You can say whatever you want about my hygiene, my bell rags. I don't give a fuck. But to want money so bad that you're gonna sit there and dismiss myself going through cancer when you readily saw the whole journey and were there right next to me. Fuck you and goodbye. This girl is fucking crazy. Nah, dude, she's fucking cooked. Nah, dude, she's fucking cooked.
Oh my Oh my god. I think lyrically, that was the best one. I really liked this Wisconsin one called. Oh my god. That one was really good. Nah, dude, she's fucking cooked. Oh my god. I love it. I love it. I hope whoever made this album continues to make more. Oh boy. How's everybody doing? Happy Saturday. Nice to see you guys. Before we start on fat shit, can we look at something stupid? I think I've shown you guys this before a really long time ago. It's very dumb, but like, as you know, I'm all about dumb. There is this okay, so there's this person. You've probably seen her, cause well, maybe not. I don't know, but she's this girl that like goes to grocery stores and dances around and like holds up items, and she's like, "Are you looking for a healthy alternative to granola bars? Try this." And she dances in the store. It's very strange, like her content. And somebody has this account called, well, I think it's like her main account is, okay, Care by Kara. Care by Kara. And it's basically her just giving healthy tips about grocery stores and shopping and that kind of stuff and health in general. And there's this person with this account called Farts by Kara, and they have more followers than Kara. So all they do is they dupe her videos and just put fart sounds over them, and it has more followers than the main account.
Are you looking for non-toxic cookware? Skip non-stick that has PFAs, lead, and cadmium. Instead, choose a stainless steel pan. Are you looking for a snack bar at Walmart? Skip these have corn syrup, natural flavors, canola oil, and dextrose. Instead, try these made with only 2 ingredients. It's cashews and dates.
It's so stupid.
Are you shopping for beef patties at Costco? Instead of these, try these grass-fed beef patties that are 10 cents cheaper per pound and raised without antibiotics or hormones. Trick or treat. Are you looking for a better choice lollipop this Halloween season? Skip Dum Dums that have artificial dyes, flavors, and corn syrup. Instead, try Yum Earth that is made with organic fruits and vegetables. While this isn't a perfect choice, it would be a much better option. It does contain natural flavors and organic cane sugar.
I don't know why I find this so entertaining. This just, I don't know. It's enthralling to me. I mean, you guys might be like, what the fuck? Like, no, I'm not here for this. Shut up. Turn this shit off. I just think that this is so fun. I don't know why. Her, the audio, the dubs, just everything.
Are you aware what's in your prepackaged salad? Most contain seed oils, refined sugar.
So stupid. All right, that's enough. That's enough. That's enough. All right, on to other stupid shit. Okay, so today we are going to be taking a look at our Goral's latest upload. It is a What I Ate Today upload, so Amberlynn will be showing us everything that she consumed in one day's time. Nothing more, nothing less. Now, we absolutely believe that, right? Absolutely. The only thing that went into Amberlynn's mouth that day was what she showed us on camera. Personally, I believe Goral. I absolutely 100% am on board with this What I Ate Today video. I think that she's being 100% transparent with us. I think that whatever she graces us with in terms of content, I think that Amberlynn is being genuine, and she has really never given the internet a reason to distrust her or disbelieve her from things and claims that she has made. So I'm going to take this for face value and just go on and say that Amberlynn is, you know, sharing a part of her personal life that she really doesn't have to. So we are grateful for the fact that Amberlynn has bestowed us with this entertainment this evening. Thank you so much, ALR. Thank you so much. Wait, what were they chanting at that fat house, the Keemstar Fat Recovery House or whatever? It was like ARL. Yeah, they wanted Amberlynn to come to fat camp, and they were all chanting in the kitchen, ARL. Jordy's got jokes tonight. I'm in a silly mood. You never know what Jordy you're going to get. Bitchy Jordy, fun Jordy. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe, you know, I've been talking so much about Amberlynn's BPD. Maybe I don't know. You never know what Jordy you're going to get, though. You never know what Jordy you're going to get. Rowboat, thank you for 3 months. I was just watching your video about the Old Navy sweatshorts. If you guys didn't know, I have a second channel here on YouTube called Oh Lordy, More Jordy. And I upload stupid content. It's mainly me just talking in my car about stupid shit, but sometimes I film other stuff too. New episode was uploaded earlier today. So if that interests you, I encourage you to check it out. Thank you for watching, a rowboat. All right, let's see what Amberlynn has in store for us. Like I said yesterday, we're going to do this. It's only 4 minutes long. So we're going to do this, and then we're going to start straight in with the victim stuff, because that's going to take us a while.
Hello, welcome to another What I Ate Today video. So if you've never watched my What I Ate Today videos, just know I used to weigh 572.4 pounds. Everything I eat today is drastically better than what I eat on an off-track day or a day.
Why did she include that? Why is that part of the opening monologue? if you didn't know, I used to be 572 pounds. As if she's come so far from that. As if she has made leaps and bounds of progress to look back at 572 and think, damn, I was that heavy. Amberlynn, you have to stop thinking of your health journey as something that you have made significant progress in. You've made a little bit of progress, yes, but the human body is not sustainable at a quarter ton. It's not. So whether you're 520, 5'10", 5'15", 490, 470, like you are still in the danger zone. Red alert, red alert, red alert. You are well beyond, in my opinion, the point of no return unless you do inpatient. But the speaking on 572 as if like, you know, she's holding up a pair of jeans that used to be like way bigger on her. And she's like, look at my waist now. Can you believe that I used to wear these pants? You have not had that happen. You have not had that transformation. You have not had the before and after photos taken. Yeah, you've done a little bit better, but 520, 530 or whatever you are compared to 570, like it's not that far off. And I mean, what, you were 570 5 years ago? If you have made that little much of progress in 5 years, you should be worried. I don't understand why she's including this in her opening monologue as if she's made a ton of progress. Hi there, if you're a new viewer here, I just want you to know that I used to be 572 pounds. Where's the transformation? Why was that weird?
Everything I eat today is drastically better than what I eat on an off-track day or a day where I...
Well, show us an off-track day then so we have something to compare it to. Well, I'm having an on-track day. I'm eating everything that I should. I'm not going over my allotted calories. I'm staying within the frame that Noom provided to me. I'm not eating over. I'm not eating under. Because, you know, you should never eat under your calorie limit because it would mess up your metabolic rate. Oh my gosh.
I literally do not care about weight loss. And yes, surprisingly...
No shit, what gave it away? Did she actually just say that? I don't give a fuck about weight loss? Wait, what did she just say?
About weight loss. And yes, surprisingly, I eat on an off-track day or a day where I literally do not care about weight loss. And yes,
Oh, on a day that I literally do not care about weight loss. Oh, okay. I heard that and I was just thinking, I don't care about weight loss. I was like, the sky's blue.
Surprisingly, there are those days. I'm counting all my calories on Noom. And by the way, I do have cellulitis. I am feeling kind of down today. I think the antibiotic is making me not feel the greatest. So today's What I Ate Today video is going to be kind of lame, but I'm still going to show you guys every single thing that I eat today, which is Thursday, because that is part of my YouTube schedule and I don't want to be a flop and be unsuccessful in that. Since I know today's video is going to be super short because I'm literally just going to be showing you what I'm eating. I'm not going to like have any extras to it. I'm also going to be filming.
Bullshit, you're not going to have any extras. Show us the Postmates. Show us the Instacart. Show us the DoorDash. I'm not going to have any extras. I'm just going to assume that whatever Amberlynn shows us in a What I Ate Today, double it and add 10,000.
Tomorrow's food as well. So for my first meal, I am just having 2 of these beef and bean green chili burritos. I usually always have 2 at once. So this is actually the first time I've ever tried this exact flavor. I had 2 of them yesterday and they're genuinely so good. I usually just get the kind in the purple bag, but I've realized I really like green chili. All right, so I have my burritos in the microwave and I'm just having a water with it. And after my burritos, because I want something.
I wonder if the only water that she consumes is out of these Great Value water bottles. I mean, her fridge doesn't dispense water? Okay, that's fine. She's never gonna get a Brita. She's never gonna get... No, just little water bottles all the time. Is that a Hooters tank? No. It says Hawaii on it. I think I got it at Old Navy. Why can't she cook instead of buying ready-to-eat burritos? Convenience.
And I'm just having a water with it. And after my burritos, because I want something.
No butter cookies. Put these away. Why are you buying these? Pepperidge Farm remembers. That's what they're going to be saying soon about your existence, Amberlynn. No more butter cookies. 3 years from now, Pepperidge Farm remembers Amberlynn. Pepperidge Farm remembers Chantal Sereau. Can't be eating butter cookies. No.
Sweet. I'm going to be having 4 of these butter cookies. And 3 of them is a serving, but I only have 4 left. So I'm just going to have all 4. So.
Oh, 3's a serving, but we have 4, so might as well eat 4, because what are we going to do? Leave 1 in the package left over to have another day? Well, then that would be less of a serving, and we don't want to, trickle down into the low metabolic, the low metabolic rate zone of not getting enough calories. I'm just going to have all 4.
With my food, I will be taking my antibiotic. Alrighty, so my next meal, I made some pasta with some shredded chicken, and I have some seasoning and some Parmesan cheese. Alright, so here is my bowl of pasta, and I'm just gonna...
Okay, so 2 big bowls of mac and cheese with chicken in it. Is that canned chicken? Not that I'm turning my nose up at canned chicken. Sometimes I'll use canned chicken for dips and stuff, but I don't know. It's Amberlynn, so like canned chicken.
Parmesan cheese. All right, so here is my bowl of pasta, and I'm
ended up having another bowl a couple hours later. Okay, so 2 big bowls of mac and cheese.
Just gonna have 1 bowl, and with my
on top of, what did we have already? The microwave burrito and butter cookies. Okay, butter cookies, burritos, and 2 big bowls of mac and cheese. 500 pounds.
pasta, I will be drinking a lemon lime Gatorade Zero, which I have recently discovered. This is one of my favorites.
Oh, you bitch. Why are you turning your back on Arctic Rush? Remember when she liked the blue one the best? Remember the blue one? She loved the blue one. You love, Amberlynn, you love Ladysmith Black Mambazo. We've had these tickets for months. Why is she switching it up on us? Lemon Lime Gatorade Zero.
A lemon lime Gatorade Zero.
This is fake. It's fake. That chicken doesn't creep her out. Honestly, I was kind of thinking the same thing. You know how at Halloween they'll like have those little gags where you like put your hand into a little bucket with a cloth over it and it's like, oh, feel brains, and it's like spaghetti and meatballs. This is kind of what this reminds me of. Like you would reach your hand into this at a Halloween party and be like, oh, these are intestines. Yeah, no, this does kind of creep me out. Like, I'm usually the one that rolls my eyes at Amberlynn's comments about meat creeping her out, just because I think that's ridiculous. But I don't know, these little squiggles of chicken, kind of spooky.
Zero, which I have recently discovered. This is one of my favorites. I ended up getting a large Diet Coke from Chick-fil-A, their 12-piece grilled nugget, where I ate 9 of them.
Oh, bullshit. You only ate 9 of them. She had the full 12. Show us the tenders. Show us the number 3 with extra mayo. Show us the waffle fries. Wait, oh, look at this. More mac and cheese. More fucking mac and cheese. Okay, so 2 big bowls of mac and cheese at her apartment, and then as if that wasn't enough, more mac and cheese. 3 bowls of mac and cheese, quarter ton. You know that movie, This Is 40? Amberlynn is going to start a sequel, This Is Not 40. Because at this rate, Amber, you're not going to make it to 40. 3 big bowls of mac and cheese. I got the grilled nuggets, though. I'm a healthy girly pop. I got grilled. Show us the tenders. Show us the number 1 with extra pickle. Show us the waffle fries. I'm not buying this for a second.
A large Diet Coke from Chick-fil-A, their 12-piece grilled nugget, where I ate 9 of them. a small mac and cheese.
It's also insane to me that she made the exact meal at home. Because, I mean, essentially chicken and mac and cheese. And then she opted to have it delivered, which would be... I mean, we've talked about the prices on DoorDash and Uber Eats and stuff. I mean, to get food delivered, easily a minimum of $30.
Because this mac and cheese is super rich. Like, I might be fat, but it's even too rich for me. And I also got a chocolate chip cookie. So I want to drink.
Oh, you thought you could sneak that in there real quick at the end, huh? No, bitch, we're talking about that. And a cookie. And a cookie. So after the 4 butter cookies, remember Pepperidge Farm remembers, I remember as well. I remember the 4 butter cookies from earlier that day. 4 big butter cookies. And that wasn't enough, so Amberlynn had to do it Chick-fil-A style. Big 12-piece, more mac and cheese, and a cookie. Change the scene, quick. Maybe they won't hear it. Amber, we can't be doing cookies. Cookies, Big Mac, and this is crazy. And the diet drink. Yeah, so all of this is okay because she drank Diet Coke. It's like that clip from Family Guy of that fat woman drinking Diet Coke. Now I can eat anything. I mean, the amount of pasta. Holy shit. Italy is rolling their eyes at you, Amber. This is a ton of mac and cheese.
It's even too rich for me. And I also got a chocolate chip cookie. So I want to drink 3 water bottles in a day. This is my second one. Forgot to show you guys that. But
yeah, 1 cookie. 1 cookie, my ass. Where's the brownie?
Here is my third one. Also wanted to show you guys all the liquid that I put in my body. So that's the end of today because I don't plan on eating anything else for the night. I did just take my second antibiotic.
I don't plan on eating anything else for the rest of the night. It's probably a good thing. Oh my God, you had 2 buckets of mac and cheese.
For the night because it's 2 a day.
So I frankly, I just don't believe this. I think that she had more food around the house. I think that she did an entirely separate DoorDash order. And on top of this, I don't think that this was the only thing that she ordered from Chick-fil-A. I think on top of these grilled nuggets, on top of the mac and cheese and the cookie, I think that she got tenders. She might have got a sandwich. I definitely think she got waffle fries. There was more to this. It's just out of the shot. Way more fucking food. This is all I'm going to eat today.
Here is my third one. Also wanted to show you guys all the liquid that I put in my body. So that's the end of today because I don't plan on eating anything else for the night. I did just take my second antibiotic for the night because it's 2 a day. So I take them at the same time every single day, AM and PM. But anyways, I'm going to go and I will see you guys for tomorrow.
The carbs will just make her hungry again. Oh, I know. I would not be surprised in the slightest if she took down a Ben & Jerry's pint later that night. Or 2, or 10.
Day of eating.
She's high. That's a dangerous combo. 500 pounds and high. Because, I mean, not that I would know, but I've heard that... someone DM'd me on Instagram that when you get to that state of mind, you get more hungry. So Amberlynn, on top of already being Kirby on steroids, you have her be high. I mean, goddamn. Milk or juice, thank you. Finally, I almost had to think for myself. I didn't want to leave you guys high and dry. I know that some people were interested in watching this video. I didn't want you guys coming up with your own conclusions, so I knew that I had to come live tonight. Ava, thank you for your membership. Welcome, hun. So, Plantro, thank you. Just got done with a nice bath, playing Oblivion, and gardening. Now I get to hang with shorties and these toot talks. I'm happy to be alive. That is so nice. See, not all Amberlynn reaction channel viewers have empty, hopeless lives. Case in point. Enjoy your gardening, hun. Christina, thank you for the very generous... Christina! Who remembers that? Whatever happened to her? Christina, thank you so much. So happy you're live. Your videos have meant so much to me. It's my birthday today. Unfortunately, I'm at work, but I'm heading to Singapore Monday, so I shouldn't complain. That sounds like fun. Hey, at least you're getting to go away. That's awesome. Happy birthday to you, Christina. Let's get some cupcake emojis in the chat for Christina having to work on her birthday. Thank you, Christina. Have a nice time on your trip.
All right, you guys, welcome to the next day. I'm going to be showing you everything I eat today, but I'm just going to do a voiceover. Hope you enjoy.
Really? This lazy? I'm just going to do a voiceover. Oh, so she's going to eat the same burritos again? What is it, Groundhog Day? Or did she eat the groundhog too? Goddamn. So, honestly, it wouldn't surprise me if Amberlynn filmed all of this footage in one sitting. I say sitting because she's probably sitting while filming this. She probably filmed this all in one sitting and then was like, oh, I'll just film all of it, and then I'll put together a vlog, aka 2 minutes of footage. I'll put together a vlog for the first day, but then the second day, I'll just do a voiceover. It'll be easier that way. I won't have to get up.
So for today, I had 2 more of these burritos.
You know what I mean? So like the first day, when she first showed us the burritos, she's like, okay, let me film a shot of me holding it midair over the island in my kitchen. And then when she's on day two, she's filming the same exact scene, but this is going to be for day 2. I would be highly surprised if she did this over 2 days of filming.
All right, you guys, welcome to the next day. I'm going to be showing you everything I eat today, but I'm just going to do a voiceover. Hope you enjoy. So for today, I had 2 more of these burritos. I think they're super tasty. They're pretty small, but they're decent size. It satisfies me. Also have my first water here. And before I went out,
Almost 300 calories per burrito. Damn, really? So 600 calories, 2 big bowls of mac and cheese and chicken, Chick-fil-A. Noom ain't gonna be very happy with her. Ugh.
I had a...
You see what I mean? Like, this is the same footage from day 1. Her holding up the same exact Powerade or Gatorade or whatever the fuck this is. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna do a voiceover. Oh my god. She's honestly, this is probably just copied and pasted from the same footage. Is this the same exact scene when she showed it to us the first time? Where was it? Where was the Gatorade the first time? This is the same scene. She just copied and pasted it.
This is one of my favorites.
Amber. This is the same exact footage.
Gatorade, which is a favorite. Had another water bottle with my antibiotic. And then I had a Diet Coke.
Bingo! Diet Coke at Bingo with Mom. Skinny. Bingo buddy. Married with a family. Has kids. You guys only heard her voice and people are already speculating that we're in a relationship. Bingo buddy. Diet Coke. What else did you get at that concession stand? Show us.
Water bottle with my antibiotic. And then I had a Diet Coke. And then I got a cheeseburger with...
Oh, I knew her ass would have hit up the concession stand. Amberlynn loves the Bingo Hall concession stand. Loves the Bingo Hall concession stand. Oh, goddamn. Look at this big-ass cheeseburger. Is this ranch? What is this, blue cheese? Okay, so, like, what are these things called? They're like potato wedges. They're like curved potato wedges or something like that. Okay, so a big thing of curved potato wedges, big hamburger, and 2 big things of ranch. But a Diet Coke. Don't forget that part, Jordy. But we had a Diet Coke. We washed it all down with a Diet Coke, so that gets rid of all the calories. Amber, you can't be eating this shit at 500 pounds. It's point blank, period. This is very simple. At 500 pounds, adults should not be eating this food. Like in general, a big cheeseburger and fried potatoes. No, like that's not healthy for an adult to eat. That's something that you treat yourself with every now and again. When you are, I mean, so far off the deep end, we can't even see you with a lighthouse at this point. I mean, Why? This is what people mean when they say that you are beyond the point of no return. You want to be fat. You don't want help. When we see you come on here and eat shit like this, I mean, what else are we supposed to think? Stop eating concession stand food at that bingo hall. I have to, because you're not allowed to bring your own food into the venue. You're not allowed to bring outside food and drink. They'll kick you out. I have to buy food and drink at the concession stand. Eat before. Eat after. And I highly doubt that bingo hall would give a fuck if you brought in a granola bar and a bottle of water. Let's get real.
With some sidewinders, and I had just the tiniest bit of ranch. Because as you...
Oh, the tiniest bit of ranch. So we're supposed to believe that she didn't dunkaroo this big-ass cheeseburger into this ranch and wolf it down? The tiniest bit of ranch. I had a very dainty bite of this ranch. Girl, you're not fooling. Then why did you get two? Why'd you get two? I had the tiniest little sliver of ranch for my sidewinders. Then why'd you get two? Did you take a dainty bite out of both of them?
You guys know I'm a dry. What is a dry? A dry girl. And then I came home and had king size almond joy because I have a massive sweet tooth. I have drink.
What about the fucking cookie? Oh, that was yesterday. I'm sorry. I misspoke. Her sweet tooth was on a cooldown. It had to reset. So she had 4 big butter cookies on top of the Chick-fil-A cookie. So then the next day she woke up with that sweet tooth again. God, it must be like keep growing in. Honestly, you should see some of the oral surgeons that my chat has to, go through all the time with getting their wisdom teeth removed. Maybe one of you can create a referral for Amberlynn to go see an oral surgeon to get this sweet tooth removed, because it seems to be causing her a lot of problems. So think of like the things that we have blamed recently that have been not Amberlynn's fault as to why she's gaining weight. Her sweet tooth, her cat scratched her and gave her cellulitis. She recently blamed a puddle for gaining weight. Blamed her ex. It's like, what are we gonna blame next? Pretty soon, I'm telling you, pretty soon, she's gonna find a way to blame the DoorDashers. Well, if that company didn't make it so easily accessible for them to bring me unhealthy food, I wouldn't be 500 pounds. It's their fault. This is getting tired, Amber.
Drank 3 water bottles, both yesterday and today.
Both.
All right, you guys, so it is time for food for thought.
I think we've thought way too much about food at this point.
If you had to improve one thing about today's food intake, what would it be? So the last 2 days, I think I would just change the things that I was eating. I am allowing moderation, so I am...
Yeah, no shit. Unplug the vacuum.
I'm allowed to eat those things, but I wish I would have ate more healthy choices with it. Was there a moment today?
You mean not like a king-size candy bar and big Diet Coke and 2 big things of ranch? You mean like that?
That you were about to fall off track, but you stopped.
Was there a moment you were about to fall off track? But Amberlynn hasn't been on track. To be off track, you had to have been on track to fall off track. She's never been on track. She's always been off track.
Yourself?
This question should read, was there a moment where you were about to fall onto track, but you stopped? No, and the answer would be no. No.
These last 2 days have been weird for me because I have definitely stayed under the
440 calories of chocolate alone. And like, we talked about this a little bit earlier in the week. That's like nasty chocolate. I'm sorry. Not to be a snob, not to turn my nose up at it and, holier than thou and everything, but that's like nasty chocolate. Ew. Like, gives you heartburn chocolate. Ugh. I mean, if you're gonna be 500 pounds, like, and clearly Amberlynn has the money to do it, why waste your calories on like that gross, nasty shit? Get the good shit. You know what I mean?
3,400 allotted calories, but I haven't been making the best choices. So I don't know if I should even consider it on track 100%. Was I staying under my calorie goal? Yes, but I wasn't making good choices. But to answer the question, yeah, there were several times where I wanted to stop counting calories. Do you consider today a successful day for you? No one else, just you. Why or why not? I was successful in counting my calories, but I was not successful in the foods that I chose. 50-50 is not as good as 80-20, but I counted calories, so there's a...
What about 100-0? Because that's the ratio that I notice with your life.
Victory. I didn't do great though. So I'm gonna say overall, no, I wasn't successful. I am gonna end this video. I know it...
Boy, what gave it away?
It was kind of lame. I'm a little low energy, but that's gonna happen. Hope you guys enjoy.
It was because of that fucking puddle. Had I not stepped in that fucking puddle and got cellulitis, I would have more energy. I have no energy and have to eat like shit because I stepped in a puddle. Boy, that puddle is catching so many strays lately. You know what? I'm surprised that she's not blaming the mom, because the mom was the one who dropped her off on the sidewalk and she stepped in the puddle. I mean, why didn't the mom drop her off in a dry area? Or, I don't know, like sit in the car with her and wait for the rain to stop. I know that's not always realistic, but I mean, why did she have to sit, or why did she have to stand in that puddle? I mean, this is assuming that we believe her. Yeah, this is assuming that we are blaming the puddle and we're on board with blaming the puddle. But why couldn't the mom, I don't know. Why couldn't the mom drop her off somewhere else? I don't know. Maybe instead of putting all the blame on the puddle, we should be looking at the mom. I don't know. She definitely blamed her over text. Oh, I could see like a big ass paragraph being sent over iMessage. You fucking bitch, how dare you drop me off in that goddamn puddle. My audience is gonna tear me to pieces now for having cellulitis the 46th time this year. I hate you, fucking bitch. The only way you can make up for this is to bring over Cold Stone right now. Send. I don't know. I wouldn't want to be on the receiving end of Amberlynn's wrath if I was that mom. This was a mess. This was an absolute shit show. Amberlynn, I mean, even when she lies in the What I Ate Today videos, they're still a hot mess, which is insane to me. I mean, lying about calories and it's still being like eye-widening content. I don't know what to make of that. I don't know what to make of that. I really don't. Okay, so Mr. Cardigan has made this 4-hour and 19-minute long documentary about Amberlynn and Beck, which kind of talks all about what I refer to as season 4. So this is going to take us a while to get through. I wouldn't be surprised if it takes us several weeks to get through it, in all honesty. But we're going to start with this, and we're just going to talk about it. We're going to revisit the Beck days. So yeah, no better way than to just jump right into it. Yeah. Silly Goose, thank you. My first super chat, take my V card. My day went to crap and you cheered me up. Shout out to my fiance for being invested in fat women drama with me. James deserves credit for me sending this. We love a supportive partner. We love partners who express interests in their partner's interests. That makes a good partner. Even if you think this shit is so stupid, if your partner likes it, you should feign liking it too, because that's what a good partner does, okay? Don't just sit there and say, change the channel, this is stupid. Get on board with it. Give it a chance. Golden star to James. L. West, thank you for 4 months. Did you see they found a real-life Patrick and SpongeBob in the ocean? Well, there are sea sponges. There are. Like, I don't know what you're referring to, but the creator of SpongeBob got the idea to create SpongeBob because one time he was scuba diving and he saw a sponge. So that he called it SpongeBob, and then, the rest is history. Cool. I don't know. I'll look for that article though. Jamie, hey Jamie, where was all this junk in her grocery hauls? It's in the Instacart orders that she doesn't show us. I got a big thing of butter cookies from Pepperidge Farms. A gigantic Diet Coke. Betty Boop, thank you again. To be creeped out by meat and she used canned chicken. I'm just saying. Happy to be watching Jordy with all you beautiful people. Much love. You are always so upbeat. I love it, Betty Boop. Thank you so much for being here. I know. I try not to use canned chicken, but sometimes if you're in a pinch and you're not able to use rotisserie or others, you kind of have to. I just try to rinse it thoroughly because, you know, I don't want that. I don't want that scary preserving liquid in it. Mincher Warehouse, thank you. Jordy all strung out, screaming at the camera in the first 15 minutes. Good evening, shorties. I think I just have more energy tonight. Is that okay? Stop energy shaming. Stop enthusiasm shaming. Back off. I'm going to have to eat Chick-fil-A to make up for that. I'm going to have to eat a big-ass cookie and 4 big butter cookies to make myself feel better after you putting me down like that. This is your fault. Thank you, Mincher. Valentina, thank you. Bet veggies take a sigh of relief upon seeing her. We live to see another day, guys. And the veggies that Amberlynn does purchase are banished to the crisper drawer for all eternity. Okay, let me put this on 1.25. Yeah, let's just jump right in.
The purple. The memo. Memo.
I did do abusive things. I did mentally and emotionally abusive things. It was very, I want to hurt you as much as you are hurting me. I'm not all bad and Beck is not all good, but that is the way that people are viewing the whole situation.
That picture. Suspect.
Hi everyone. Hi Amber. Hopefully you watch it. Probably not. But fingers crossed. I'm in the middle of making Shit by the Algorithm, episode 11, and I came across this.
I need to be strict with myself because I can't die early. I don't want to. Like,
I don't know. Hopefully you see this, and hopefully you see the little clip of you
Then what's with the big fucking cookie?
from 5 years ago, talking about how you don't want to die early, because there's quite a few people worried about you because you are getting older.
I do think Amberlynn has self-destructive tendencies. Yeah, I mean, I don't want to die early, but like, I think that Amberlynn, she has that like inner saboteur, and she does have, you know, in addition to all the depression that she has, I think that she thinks like, you know what, maybe this would be the best way out, which is unfortunate.
I'm getting older. I'm starting to get grey hairs in my beard now. Before you know it, another 5 years will have passed. So yeah, hopefully you see this, and hopefully it helps. Hopefully it gives you a little push to lose some weight. That's it really. Just wanted to hopefully show you this and make you remember what you were thinking 5 years ago, and hopefully it helps in some way. 3 years ago, I thought Amberlynn Reid deserved compassion, empathy, a second chance. But knowing what I know now, I don't even think she deserves to have a platform on YouTube. My turning point came when I watched her on a live stream with her ex-partner Beck. I saw how she mistreated Beck. I remember I ripped up me Ambaby shirt. I made a t-shirt in support of Amber. I ripped that up. And from that day on, I've never supported Amber again. That's it, I'm out.
Snowflake being a former Ambaby was wild. Was I a former Ambaby? Honestly, you know what would be fun? To go back and watch the first ever reactions that I did. And see how different I am now. Because I've taken down a lot of content on my channel. Like, episodes... Well, I mean, what I was doing for a while was it was on the second channel, and then it just got taken down entirely.
I'm not baby anymore. And I've only watched 4 minutes of this.
So there's a lot of, like, lost footage. Lost City of Atlantis.
But what I saw that day was only a glimpse of what Beck endured behind closed doors. The full truth is far more disturbing. This is Beck's story, a story of manipulation, control, and emotional abuse at the hands of the self-proclaimed empath, Amberlynn Reid.
I'll never forget the scene of Chantal driving on the highway. And if you have this clip, please send it to me on Twitter. She goes, like, she's wearing this big ass stupid sunglasses, and she goes, "So I think I'm an empath." Oh my god, I wish I had that clip. I want it. You know what? Karina Kaboom used to put it in her intro. I don't think that she does anymore because she like cycles intro stuff every now and again, but I think that she used to. I think I'm an empath.
Happy birthday to you. Many more birthdays to you.
I'm trying to sing.
Many more birthdays to you. Many more birthdays, dear Rebecca. Many more birthdays.
Yeah, I do prefer to be called Beck now. I mean, I really don't mind too much when people say Becky, I guess because I was Becky my whole life. But, I mean, my mom wanted me to be called Rebecca. It didn't go her way, so I'm just going to go by Beck.
Beck was born and raised in Somerset, Kentucky, where countless...
I don't know if I've ever known a Rebecca. I knew a Becca growing up. I knew a Becky. I never knew a Rebecca. That doesn't seem like a very popular name. And if you do get given that name, you usually, like, alter it.
memories were made with their large, close-knit family.
The best memory I have is probably whenever we would go to bed at night. Dad would always like to stay up later and watch like boxing and whatnot. And I would go lay in the bed with my mom, and my mom would sing me stuff. She would sing,
Where does he get this footage from? Is this like a random baby? Or is this actually like footage that Beck uploaded at one point? Did Beck like put this up on their channel? Where does he get this?
Mama's little baby loves shortening bread. You know, I absolutely love my family. I love my family with all my heart, and being around them just makes me feel so happy. I have always been very into like drawing and coloring and, you know, just being creative, writing a lot. Sometimes I still don't think I can really draw, you know? Whenever I put the camera on whatever I'm drawing, automatically I'm overly critiquing it.
Beck always struggled with self-doubt, not just about their drawings, but about who they were.
Deep down, I
Ooh, I bet you Beck was like very MySpace goth in high school.
always knew there was something different about
Because Beck was like right in that age group. I've talked about this before. I kind of missed out on the whole MySpace goth train. I would have been a goth or emo or whatever scene. It just, no, my age group didn't do that. That was all like people who graduated high school like 2012, 2011, 2010, like those years, that was like prime high school shopping mall goth emo era. I don't know. I missed out, but I could so see Beck having taken advantage of it. You know that Beck's MySpace profile had a Medic Droid song on it.
me. I'm a girl. I'm supposed to like boys. And, you know, whenever I was finally in my late teens, I was able to come to terms that I was a lesbian. I wasn't born a boy, so that was another big upset for my parents, you know. And then I am not straight. I'm a lesbian.
As they grew older, they wrestled with their sexual and gender identity.
I was already having like gender dysphoria. I wore makeup to school every day, thick black eyeliner and some crazy ugly eyeshadow color, but I never really felt comfortable in that. I was just going with the flow.
Later in life, they'd finally embrace being non-binary.
I was taught to believe that being anything other than a straight Christian woman is wrong.
Beck grew up in a religious household and even attended a Christian school up until the 10th grade. They were eventually placed into a public high school. Beck felt out of place, being shy and...
I bet someone's gonna name themselves Goth Jordy. I have pictures. Not many. I would have to look through my album because the album on my phone has like 7,000 something photos. It's a lot. It's a lot. But I have some photos from my MySpace. What would that have been? That would have been like 2006. I have a couple. I would really have to look through my through my album to find them, but I do. I still have some MySpace photos. Today is Lesbian Day of Visibility. Oh, happy Lesbian Day.
Struggling to make friends in this new environment. It was here where Beck was able to come to terms with their true identity.
No, I wasn't goth. I've already said that. I wasn't goth. I wasn't emo. It's just
to Fall Academy, and that's where I meet my first.
I had emo tendencies. We'll call it that. I had emo tendencies. When I walked past Hot Topic 20 years ago, my interest was piqued.
Boyfriend. That was also around the time that I met 3 of my really good friends. One which ended up becoming like my girlfriend, my first girlfriend.
The pieces started falling into place. Beck realized they weren't straight.
I fell in love with her so quick. So quick. It was ridiculous. I broke it off with the boyfriend. I felt really, really bad, but I couldn't keep lying to him anymore. Then me and her started dating a few days later.
For the first time, it seemed like they had found...
He never received a formal gothic diagnosis. Why does everything have to come back to the BPD?
Someone who truly understood them. But just as things were beginning to make sense, a streak of bad luck was soon to follow. Beck and their girlfriend struggled to maintain their relationship under the crushing weight of secrecy. Hiding their sexuality took a toll, creating distance and uncertainty between them.
She broke up with me on that day, and it broke my heart. And I had nobody to be there for me, nobody who could console me, because, you know, I couldn't talk to my parents, and I couldn't talk to my siblings. There was nobody I could talk to.
Though Beck felt alone, they found...
Yeah, that's shitty. That's shitty to not have a support system like that. Because I think that when Beck disclosed that they did like women, I just remember in one of Beck's videos, I don't remember when I heard this, but Beck said that they like tried to perform an exorcism. I'm not shitting you. Like it was not good. Like this was not the type of environment that a queer teenager should have been growing up in. Hi, Lakaya. I have. Thank you so much for your super chat. Loved your recent blog, cutie. Oh, well, thank you so much. Hope you have a good weekend, hun. Tadix, nice to see you. The Big Back of Notre Dame, starring Amberlynn, Hungry Reed. My name's Pat Back. Kimberloaf, thank you. My friend and I are having a slumber party, and this is our first time watching you. We're eating Dominoes and a brookie. Shout out to Rachel. Ooh. Are you guys feeding the brookie to each other? Care to take pics? I know someone that might be interested in seeing those. Have a good time, guys. Rosie, hello. I'm normally replaying, but I caught you live. I just started losing weight and I'm already down 14 pounds. Congratulations. Oh my gosh, what's your secret? Thank you, Rosie.
Siblings, there was nobody I could talk to.
Though Beck felt alone, they found themselves able to confide in an unlikely person, their 2-year-old nephew Sean. After school, Beck would often visit their sister's house, where Sean greeted them with open arms, offering the unconditional love and acceptance that Beck so desperately needed during that time.
Sean was like my best friend. So that day, I tried to, keep it together as much as I could because my poor little heart was broken. My sister goes to work and I'm sitting on the couch bawling my eyes out. He crawled up in my lap, hugged me, and then he got up and he took me to his room, and he pulled out his football helmet, and he grabbed this big rubber ball, and he took me into the hallway. He put the helmet on, and he made me stand at one end of the hallway, and he stood at the other, and he wanted me to throw it, and he would try to headbutt it with the football helmet. So it was fun, and actually, it made me feel a lot better. He consoled me. He was there. Monday, I got off the bus, and Sean was not at the window. He wasn't at the door. It was weird. I'm like, okay, what's going on? It just kept getting later and later. Finally, they, call me and they're just being very calm. Like, he's just not doing very good. He's being rushed in an ambulance to Lexington. He had pneumonia. He was absolutely fine that Friday. Absolutely fine that Friday. He had pneumonia. A whole bunch of other stuff started going wrong. He was brain dead that morning, and they decided to take him off of life support because there's no coming back from that. It's been a lot to try to overcome and to try to heal from, and it gets pretty easy to talk about with time, but I'm not going to sit here and say that it still doesn't hurt, because it was a lot. It was a lot.
Isn't life so shit sometimes? I mean, you have this sexually repressed person who has no one to talk to, no one to confide in, and then the only person that does give them a little beam of light in life, that happens.
The hurdles in Beck's life seemed endless. Beck would be on and off with their first girlfriend, and they would write one another letters, wherein they revealed the love they had to keep hidden.
Yeah, Mom confronted me about the letters and, said a whole bunch of hurtful stuff, and then made me choose, to never see.
You know what's just so crazy to me about people that have kids? Like, I don't know why people have kids with the expectation that they're going to be what you want them to be. When you have a kid, it's like really like rolling the dice. Like, I don't know. I've never wrapped my head around that concept of like, okay, let's procreate. Let's have children. And then these children are going to be this. Like, what? I don't know. I've just always been under like the belief that if you're going to have kids, you better be okay with any possibility. Disabled, gay, transgender, doesn't have the same interests as you, depressed. Like, you could get anything. It's rolling the dice. Why have kids? Why have kids if you're just going to put unrealistic expectations on them? Like, fuck off. Then don't have me.
My girlfriend again and be straight. I ended up having to leave because I chose to not hide myself anymore, no matter, what situation that was going to put me in.
At first, Beck's mother, Norma, struggled with their coming out. Her initial reaction was far from supportive, but over time, she came to accept Beck for who they truly were, realizing that above all else, she just wanted her child to be happy.
My relationship with my mother now is stronger than it was back then. She's awesome. She's, still my mom. She's protective, she's loving, she's giving. She's also, like a best friend. I can talk to her anytime I want. I can go over to her house, watch movies, play games. It's just, anything.
Over the years, Beck would continue to experience heartbreak after heartbreak.
And like, that's nice and everything about like the parents came around eventually. Oh, it was really hard for them at first, but eventually they came around. I'm sorry, but you're the adult. You're the adult. Your child should not have to wait for you to come around. Your child should not wait for you to be comfortable loving you for who you are. You're the adult.
First girlfriend wanted to be with a man, so we broke up. The next girlfriend had the boyfriend, ended up choosing him in the end, and I'm gone. And then the third one cheated on me in the parking lot with a dude. And then this next one stopped being intimate with me. Turns out she was watching dude porn. And, it just felt really crappy. Earlier in my life, I had become biphobic because of everything I'd went through. But growing up from that, I began to realize, sexuality isn't something that you can help. It's not something you can control. It's for a lot of people on a spectrum.
Despite the many failed relationships, Beck still held out hope that one day they would find true love.
I know. Oh my God, Danielle, you said it perfectly. Wow, you finally processed that your child is queer. Imagine what they went through. Imagine what they had to... It's like, do you want a fucking pat on the back? Do you want a hug? Do you want us to, you know, throw you a fucking pity party because you came around to loving your child? Oh, congratulations. You've done so much. Just like, I don't know. I just have very small patience and a lot of critiques for this kind of topic.
How did you and your girlfriend start talking? She was actually a subscriber and she watched one of my videos and she noticed there was a lot of hate.
And like the comments were so freaking terrible. I'm like, God, this girl's gonna kill herself. So I messaged her and I'm like, you're so pretty and beautiful and
Oh my gosh.
yeah.
And she sent me a message and she was just like, you know, you're really beautiful. The haters don't know what they're talking about. And it was really sweet.
She messaged me back and we started texting and we decided that we wanted to.
We started texting after a hot minute. Don't even.
I enjoyed talking to her. She was funny, always had something interesting to say. You know, she was just
Her playing with that fucking ball in Walmart. I miss the Walmart vlogs with Destiny.
talking to her. She was funny, always had something interesting to say. You know, she was just fun.
I can walk for an hour. I can walk for miles.
But I also
Bring back that kind of content. Bring back Big Blue Bouncy Ball in aisle of Walmart. I want to see this again.
funny,
With cat ears. With cat ears.
always had something interesting to say. You know, she was just fun. But I also was still very guarded. I did not want to rush into anything.
I'm used to people being very, I'm in love with you, Amberlynn, Crystal, and Destiny, especially Destiny. She fell in love with me, like, really quickly, so.
It was taking me a long time to, like, ask her to be my girlfriend and to give her, like, pet names and stuff. You know, it took me a little while. And she didn't really like that very much. She was just kind of
Pet names. What, like Bessie?
like, you know, why aren't you more affectionate? Why don't you have a pet name for me? You know, those kind of things.
My question for you is, did you like me?
I did.
Or
I
did you have
liked
a crush on me?
I did.
Okay, didn't seem like it. So finally we decided, I want to say it was maybe like a month after just texting, we decided to meet in person.
I was shocked and alarmed whenever I first met her and realized her size, but I wasn't trying to be judgmental about it.
Yeah, but then whenever we met, it was like really awkward. Neither one of us touched our food.
Nope. And then we sat in her car for like a few.
Oh, come on. Amber didn't touch her food. Remember how Beck told us that Amber often had them lie for Amber a lot? Amber told me what to say in these videos a lot. Oh, this is definitely script reading. Amber didn't touch her food. Oh.
It was like a couple hours.
Yeah,
just talking. Yeah, I didn't think she liked me at first because there was no flirting, no hand holding.
I'm old-fashioned, okay?
I know, it's cute.
I don't know, I was terrified. Absolutely terrified. To give myself room to love.
It's cute. Like, it's refreshing. I kind of needed that because I kind of move quickly. So,
I like to move slow, turtle pace.
yeah.
Because, you know, maturity and slow motion.
And I'm like what moves really fast?
a hair.
My first impression of her was I thought she
Oh my god, Amber not knowing anything that moves quickly.
was gonna. Wait, what was that? I thought you were gonna be shorter and fatter.
Shorter and fatter. I mean, you got the
No,
fat
like-
part right, but
And then I felt better when she actually told me that I'm prettier in person. So I was like, oh, thanks. And then I even told her in text, like, this is so Amberlynn and I'm so stupid. I was like, I wish we could have kissed or held hands.
she freaking did. And I'm just like, are you kidding? On the first date? What?
Baby, I distinctly asked you before we met. I was like, do you do that? And you said yes.
Well, I mean, I didn't want to be like, no, not at all. And then you just be like, okay, I don't want to date you.
Girl, just be you. Just be yourself.
Just be yourself. Apparently you weren't happy with me being myself.
Obviously, look at us now.
On the day that I asked Amber to be my girlfriend, we were having a Netflix and chill type of date. I was really into the movie and Amber wanted to make out and cuddle.
Like, she wanted to watch movies and I'm up here like,
Because I wanted to hang out with
can't
you.
focus.
I told her I didn't want to in that moment because I was into the movie and this started a fight between us. This was the fight that she essentially told me she had many people lined up who wanted to date her, and if I didn't hurry up, she would find somebody else. I did like her.
Meanwhile, she was living in a shit-infested apartment screaming at Destiny to come take the trash out. I have a long list of suitors. If you don't want all this, then buzz off.
Her at the time, and I didn't want to lose her yet, so then I asked her to be my girlfriend.
If you don't want to be wiping all this, see the door.
Even though things moved faster than Beck had hoped, they were optimistic about their relationship with Amber, Amber's relationship with Destiny had just ended, but she seemed ready to move on.
Covered in bed bugs. What's that orange can of bug spray that you can spray on yourself before hiking to prevent bug bites? Is it Bug Off? Yeah, maybe instead of all of these perfume bottles, Amber, replace it with Bug Off.
And, at first, everything was going good. Everything was fine. Everything was fun.
I spent the whole weekend with Becky and her family.
Oh my god, trying to be me. Look, the slushy. Oh my god. Did y'all see that? Look, Amberlynn was trying to be me 6 years ago, even before I made reactions.
Going good. Everything was fine. Everything was fun.
I spent the whole weekend with...
Oh, no way. That's Kona Ice. Ooh, I like Kona Ice. I haven't seen a Kona Ice truck in a very long time, though. If you don't know what Kona Ice is, it's this, it's this big truck, and it's, tropical looking, and it plays, island music, tropical island music, and, it functions similarly as an ice cream truck. You walk up to it, and you say, oh, hey, can I get a whatever? And they give you a cup of ice. It's just, this cup, but with ice with no flavoring. And then on the side of the truck, you go over and you use the little nozzle and you can, have the flavor come out. It's cute. It's cute. Oh, I like Kona Ice.
Becky.
But, I don't know, Amberlynn, ew.
And her family. We went and saw her other extended family, and it was a great time. Show her.
That's my sister. Amberlynn. My brother-in-law over there. Yeah, we're just having a good time.
I truly loved her family. They were very welcoming and kind, and they were so funny. I love that so much. And I feel like it's really important that when I'm in a relationship with someone, I can get along with their family and vice versa.
At the time, Beth was living with two close friends.
My god. When she filmed that, we should have called up Destiny at that point and said, hey, is Amberlynn good at getting along with parents?
From high school, Eric and his...
Destiny's mom and I were best friends. I have text messages of her asking me to come live with her. We were besties.
His husband, Ricky. Meanwhile, Amber...
Matthew Pearson, thank you so much. Hey, Jordy, it's your married hetero secret admirer. Is it Fat Hall of Fame to visit and get food from multiple fast food restaurants to take home and ordering food for on the drive home, Skinny? You know what? I actually think that is a thing. Yeah, look. Going to multiple restaurants for one item. So, if you go to McDonald's for a 10-piece nugget, and then you like Arby's fries better, so you go there for fries, and then you like the milkshake at Five Guys, so you go to Five Guys for a milkshake. That's big. That's big. To go to multiple restaurants for just, different items, yeah, that's huge.
Fresh from her breakup with Destiny, was left alone in the apartment they had once shared. Their relationship had only just begun when Amber made a sudden decision. She would move in with Beck and their roommates.
So those of you who have been asking and wondering, yes, I am moving, and I'm gonna start the packing process today. Very grateful to have Becky here to help me.
And it's just I was still very reserved and keeping my feelings to myself. I literally do not know why she wanted to date me so bad. I don't get it, because I wasn't ready for a relationship whenever we got together. But
baby, she needed a car. She needed someone equipped with Charmin, ready to go. I don't know why she wanted to date me so quickly. I wasn't ready. I made it abundantly clear that I wasn't ready. She was wasting away in a shit-infested apartment with Destiny already in a new relationship. She needed a new season.
But I can't...
It had nothing to do with you and your needs or your wants or what you were comfortable with. It was... She needed the new wiper.
Cared about her and liked her. I didn't want to lose her.
At first, things seemed to be going well. Amber got along with Beck's family and friends, and the two quickly settled into their new life together.
Wow! I knew it! Show the winner! Show the winner!
Not long after moving in, Amber encouraged Beck to quit their job as a woodworker and focus instead on helping with her YouTube channel.
Yes, in the beginning, she did make it seem that me quitting my job would be beneficial for my health and that it wouldn't be so hard on me anymore. But I learned very quickly that whenever I did quit my job, that it was just a control tactic. She said she wanted to be the main breadwinner.
Together, they filmed their lives, going on dates, shopping.
Yeah. If I make all the money, I make all the decisions. I want to be the only one that makes money because then I will be the only one making decisions. You don't need to go out there and work and have an income and have means of leaving me if you know. No, I don't want that to be a possibility. And then if Amber or if Beck were ever to get a hold of like any like type of like birthday money or the inheritance, like whatever, it was like, oh, are you saving up a little fund to try to get away from me? Is that what you're doing? Is that why you want your own money? I mean, quite literally siphoning the freedom and liberty out of Beck.
And even taking vacations. Beck also became a regular in Get to Know You and Challenge videos, where they and Amber sat down to share glimpses of their personalities and relationship.
What happens if it's like super disgusting? Is it a lot?
I really didn't put a lot because I don't know if this is safe.
What the fuck?
What's my number one fear?
Being alone.
No. Trypophobia.
Fuck.
On the surface, it looked like they enjoyed creating content together, but behind the scenes, it was very different.
So I never wanted to be in the vlogs or vlog myself, but she would hand me the camera and be like, you're vlogging today. And if I said I didn't want to, she would say, well, you're working for me.
In the end, me quitting my job wasn't about helping me. It was about controlling me and keeping me under her thumb.
As their relationship progressed, and despite not having a license and claiming to suffer from severe car anxiety, Amber would make a surprising purchase: a car.
We got it about a week ago and I love it. We both love it. It's just the car she had prior was really bad.
Becky's car was about to eat the dust. And then without...
Probably from driving you around. I mean, we heard from Destiny what you did to Destiny's car.
That I wouldn't have a car to go to a doctor. I wouldn't have a car to, be responsible. So it was literally about to heal out. So I feel like for me, it was a very responsible thing to do.
At first, it seemed like a generous gesture.
It was a responsible thing to do. It was a responsible decision for me to purchase a vehicle so that my slave could drive me around and get takeout in it.
But in reality, the decision was far more self-serving. Amber needed a chauffeur, someone to take her wherever she wanted to go. More often than not, that meant endless trips to the grocery store or restaurants.
We go out every single day. When was the last time we actually stayed home for a full day? Never. Hey, I wish we would. Right? I just want to sit at home in my pajamas.
We go out to eat every single day. She was doing that with Destiny, too. And had she had the money and means to do it during season 2, she would have been doing it with Crystal, too. They went to Denny's every night. Every night they went to Denny's.
There's one day. Tomorrow. We don't have anywhere to go tomorrow, do we? Do we? The bank. I don't want to drive anywhere. Okay, we don't have to. We don't have to.
Despite how well they seemed to be...
Then come to the fucking bank with me. Amber Robertson, thank you. And a black Santa napkin. Finally caught on live, playing Skyrim, watching my favorite YouTuber. Say hi to my cats Panko and Ghost. Hey, Panko and Ghost. I love those names. Have a nice weekend, Amber. Loves Tori, thank you. I finished my first debate competition today. Oh, hey, did you win? I don't know, do you win debates? I've never been... I don't know, the only debates I've ever seen are like the presidential ones. I don't know. But like, I know that that's like a thing in like college and stuff, like debate club. Oh, hey, that's fun. Cats with food names, thank you. My card was canceled due to identity theft, so I'm back with a new debit card, passing on good fortune. Viewer of 2 years, member for a few months. Thanks for the fun and community. Thank you so much, cats with food names. I actually dealt with something like that kind of recently. Ugh, God, isn't it so annoying? And it's like, how the fuck did you get my card numbers? I don't know. Glad that you got it sorted, though. Carbonated Canary, thank you so much for 13 months. Welcome back on Twitch. Hey.
be doing, there were a few overwhelming issues. The two would often get into arguments. Sometimes this would be over petty things.
Most likely to start an argument?
You.
You're so okay, most likely to start an argument, go. Bitch, please. Baby.
I'm serious. I'm being so serious right now.
You really think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because I'm the one that likes to keep the peace. And then every time you start, I'm just like, oh God, here we go. What did I do?
Oh, that's so sad. I love you.
Other times, they would argue about more important issues.
What do we argue about the most? My feelings.
Yeah. Amberlynn's extreme feelings. Your feelings.
I know, like, I feel so much and too much.
And sometimes it's like
irrational.
Sometimes.
Well, there is a lot to feel.
I feel like single people don't understand relationships, obviously. I don't understand because it's like, if you're in a relationship or you're married or something, like, do you guys not argue? Or are you guys just prim and proper, constantly trying to be like the perfect like sculpture for your partner? That's a fake relationship. That's not real.
Another prominent issue in their relationship was Amber's weight.
Amber, toddlers understand relationships better than you do.
Even though they left the house almost every day, Amber's mobility issues would get in the way. Beck and Amber would often be unable to go on dates that required any strenuous physical activities, leaving them with little to do besides go out to get food and sit at home.
There is literally so much stuff to do here. Pumpkin patch, barnyard ball zone. Oh my gosh. Corn maze, which I'm excited about.
Okay, barnyard ball zone, no. Old home place. Maybe that might have a cafe in it, so maybe. Nature trail, no. Concessions, oh, hell yeah! We're headed east, bitches. East? I thought you said west. Wherever the concession stand is.
Pumpkin patch, barnyard ball zone. Oh my gosh. Corn maze, which I'm excited.
Petting zoo? But Amberlynn's standing right there.
Excited about. Let's do this. So I went.
Have y'all ever been to an aquarium and they have those like little like petting ponds where you can like touch starfish and stuff? I just think that those are so gross. It's like, if I was a starfish, yeah, like I want your fucking kid coming up to me and poking me. Touch tanks. Yeah, I hate those. I hate that those exist.
And I tried to do the corn maze with everyone, and I wasn't 5 minutes in until I had to literally stop. This just shows that how my weight really is getting in the way of just, you know, normal things. Like, I'm 26 years old. I should be able to do like laps in the corn maze and be fine with it. But 5 minutes in, I was like, I can't breathe. My heart's beating too quickly because it's like hills. It's not on flat.
Yeah, I went to one time and fed a stingray. Fuck stingrays. They took Steve from us.
Land, and I just feel ashamed. Does Amberlynn's weight ever bother Becky?
No. I tend to walk faster, so she kind of gets left behind sometimes. So I have to stop, slow down, and then she catches up.
Unless I got tennis shoes on.
Yeah.
Don't lie.
Does Becky want to lose weight with you? Yeah, she wants to like help me and I want to help her and stuff. The reason why things haven't lasted for me in the past is because I was very alone. I was doing it alone.
Having both struggled with their weight for years, Beck and Amber decided to do what the best couples do, encourage each other to be better. Together, they would embark on a competitive weight loss journey.
Becky and I are doing a weight loss wars. How we're doing this is we're seeing who can lose the most weight. But obviously, since she's smaller than me, we're not actually going by weight. We're going to be going by percentages. What we're going to do is each week we're going to put $10 or $20 in a jar. And at the end of the 3 months, whoever loses the most weight in percentages is going to be the one to take that money and do whatever they want with it. We're 88.6. Now Becky's going to step on. So this is going to be her starting weight.
Whenever I first met Amberlynn, I was 280, and now I'm down to 266.6. I'm pretty happy about that. I'm hoping with the whole, drinking more water, eating better, eating the right portions, not going over my calorie intake.
That's crazy that she was 220 pounds heavier than Beck.
That's what's going to help.
I'm also going to put the serving size and how many calories. I think that's also going to help Becky too, because she's very new to the whole calorie
Jordy, look at apathetic facts. Okay.
Counting world, and I really want to help her when it comes to counting calories. That's really important to me. I want to make it easy for her and also want to make it easy for me because easiness will help you with success.
At first, things were promising. They were making great progress, encouraging each other to keep pushing forward.
Do you want to keep going? You don't have to stop because of me.
Oh, I saw this earlier today. I think this is fake. I mean, you see posts like this from time to time. I mean, I don't know. Unless there's proof or unless there's something a little bit more substantial, it's kind of like anybody can make that post. And I don't know. I just don't really give much attention to that kind of stuff just because, there's no way of verifying it. Like, who cares? Who cares? But if you guys are curious, somebody made some post and it was like, I'm Amberlynn's ex, and I wanna be removed from the internet. Like, I don't want to be talked about anymore. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I saw that earlier. I thought it was stupid.
Yeah. I'll keep going.
Do your thing, girl. Actually, I'm gonna keep going too.
Are you?
I am.
Okay.
Let's do this thing.
Our weight loss journey is going pretty good so far. I'm feeling okay about it. Amberlynn's feeling a little today, but you know, we all have those days.
For Amber, who had long claimed to struggle with binge eating disorder, adjusting to a new lifestyle was challenging, but they both tried their best to remain positive.
I woke up just in a really bad mood. I don't know if it's because last night I really wanted like chocolate and ice cream and chips, and I knew I couldn't have any of that because I'm restricting myself so hard. I just want to update everyone. I did not eat anything extra last night. A lot of people believe in moderation, and I feel like I'll get there one day. I just need to lose some more weight and just...
What does that even mean? A lot of people believe in moderation? What does that mean?
eat healthier and understand my body more.
What do you have to say about that, Rebecca? You like it?
Yeah, I like it. I think this is one of my most favorite meals that you've made.
Really?
Yeah.
Harper going for a walk. Look at that baby.
All in all,
Oh my god, that was the last time that Twinkie's paws ever touched pavement.
I've lost 17 pounds since I weighed 280. Within this week, I have lost 4.4 pounds. My percentage this week was 1.65%.
I have done so good this week. This is the best I've ever ate.
I have done so good this week. She's gonna tell us that she gained 3 pounds or something.
In my life.
I've been doing good. I haven't had like any bad cravings within the last few days.
This week I've lost 8.2 pounds. That's amazing. Overall, I'm down 16.6 pounds. That excites me like a lot.
The only time I did mess up.
Wait, so what was she, 480?
0.6 pounds. That excites me like a lot.
The only time I did mess up was yesterday.
480. It's crazy to think that she put on 100 pounds after this.
At my mom's house, I had a blow pop. I had a sucker, and that's the only.
Amberlynn didn't deserve them. I mean, I think that Amberlynn and Beck, like, just had Amberlynn not been Amberlynn, I think that they had the potential to do a lot of good. I think that they could have had fun together. I think they could have lost weight, but like, that's just kind of a stupid what if, because it's like, well, if Amberlynn weren't who she is, then it would have been a good relationship.
The only time I messed up.
It's okay, baby.
So
it's a lifestyle change.
Yes.
And I know Becky said that she had a sucker, and I don't want her to feel guilty about it. I did not. I'm not trying to like brag or anything. I just want to let you guys know that there has been tons of temptations.
Beck had a lollipop, and I'm not trying to make Beck feel bad about it or anything, but I didn't have one. You're also 200 pounds behind.
And I'm proud of myself.
I'm pretty proud about the 4.4 pounds that I've lost in a week. I think I'm doing good.
I don't know. I'm just very proud. So percentage for this week that I lost is 1.67. So I did beat Becky. This is Weight Loss Wars. I did beat Becky only by 0.02.
Changing the diet, exercising. It was.
I beat Beck. Did you hear that? I beat Beck by 0.2. But you're 200 pounds heavier. What do you mean you beat Beck?
Paying off for them, slowly but surely. That wouldn't last.
Isn't a lollipop like 15 calories? I don't know. I guess if like you get like one of like the little cherry dum-dums at like the front of some like office, like that has it in like a little bowl. Yeah, it's like 15 calories. Wow. Beck had a sucker, but I didn't.
Not only do I have, binge eating, but I am a food addict and I eat emotionally, whether it's from happiness or from sadness or joy. My parents, they spent the majority of their money on drugs. I was afraid when I'd be eating again. I also turned to food because I was scared of everything around me. Food for both of us clearly was a comfort, and so we relate,
I mean, I would definitely say yours is way more extreme than mine.
It doesn't matter. We still...
I mean, you're way worse off than I am. Yeah, but like, you're bad too.
Understand each other,
Yeah.
Amber had succumbed to her urges and binged, destroying the progress that had been made. But what was worse was her behaviour towards Beck during her binges.
I'm just proud of myself, even though, trust me, I feel guilty for binging because it's not me when I'm binging. Like, Becky has been there when I binge, and she tries to help me. Sorry. And, like, I get mad. I got mad because, obviously, I don't drive. And I don't even know if this is something I want to be honest about, but it's like...
I'm not me when I binge. I don't know. Maybe Beck during season 4 should have carried around a crucifix and a little Bible to read out of when Amberlynn was going to these demonic rages.
I just get very angry if I don't get my way during a binge, and I feel like I'm being possessed by somebody because it's not who I am. And I remember after the binge, which was... I regret it, but I remember after the binge, Becky was like, "You were really mean to me because I kept saying no." And
the power of Ronald McDonald compels you.
And I was like, I don't even remember that. I'm not like that, like when I'm not binging. Do you get what I mean? And I just feel bad, and it's like, I don't know, like I'm upset that I did that, but then it's like, I'm also proud that it's only been twice this month. So let's just move on to the weigh-in, please.
In all of Amber's relationships, a pattern had emerged. When she couldn't binge, she became aggravated and cruel. Beck was no exception to this behaviour. Though Amber later claimed she didn't even remember being mean, she had admitted to similar behaviour in past relationships with Crystal and Destiny.
When this happens, she needs to stay away from me or she's gonna get it. Okay, that sounded bad, but I just get really bitchy and stuff.
Destiny will try to help me all the freaking time, but I get mad. Say I'm eating some ice cream or something. She will look at me and say, "Amberlynn, you do not need that." And I will get mad at her because I will be like, "You're not my mother, like you don't tell me what to do." And this happens very frequently.
Amber would often downplay the severity.
You're not my mother, you don't tell me what to do. I remember Destiny said once that when she and Amber were dating, Amber used to say, "I'm 25 years old. If I want to spend my paycheck on food, I'll spend my paycheck on food."
You don't tell me what to do. And this happens very frequently.
Amber would often downplay the severity of her behaviour towards Beck.
Situation is, I really am not in control. I really feel like I'm not in control. So I just say, "Hey, Becky, can you go to Walmart?" And usually there's no ifs, ands, or buts. She usually just does it. And she'll say, "Okay, send me money."
I tell Becky to go to Walmart. And usually, if Beck is on their best behavior, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They get their ass in the car and they go to Walmart because I said so. Oh my God.
What you want. And I sent her what I want, and there's never really any sort of communication other than, okay, she goes and gets it, and she brings it home.
You've said that you get mad at Becky when she won't drive you to get food. What kind of things do you do? What do you say? I'm very curious if you are as abusive as people make you out to be. Maybe Becky could answer this question too. I get internally mad. I ain't a bitch to her or anything. People exaggerate shit, lol. In reality, Amber's behaviour was far more manipulative and abusive than she wanted people to believe.
She would eat copious amounts of food, and whenever I wouldn't give it to her or she wouldn't get it, she would just be really upset and angry about it, and the binge monster would come out.
Honestly, that's why you need duct tape and handcuffs. I mean, she gets mad, she wants her way and everything. You can't give in. Duct tape and handcuffs. I mean, that could be the best Ozempic she ever had, and it's free, almost. Katie Bird, our lovely moderator, Miss Katie Bird, has gifted some subscriptions for everybody. New members, thank you so much for doing that, Katie Bird. I really appreciate you expanding the community on this lovely Saturday night. Let's get some bird emojis in the chat for Katie Bird's generosity. And thank you so much for modding, as Katie Bird's been a mod for a while now. Thank you so much, Katie Bird. I appreciate you so much.
That's what she called it.
Welcome, everybody, courtesy of Katie Bird. Savannah, hi. Here's my Geordie tithe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. I appreciate that, Savannah. Thank you for tuning in. CG, hello. Replay gang for me. I really enjoyed your vlog on the other channel. It's nice to see you outside of your mom's basement. Happy Saturday, girls. Just wait till summer comes around. I'm going to start to get a little color. You hear? Thank you, CG. Spooky. Hi, Spooky. Fat Hall of Fame, ordering 2 drinks so the drive-thru won't think that all of the food is for you. Crouton salad, croutons, cheese, bacon bits, and dressing. A fat thing to do is if you order a lot of food to your house, you like take the food from the delivery driver and put your head back into the house and say, "Food's here, guys," but you're the only one home. That's fat. Ordering 2 drinks so that they think that all of the food isn't for you. Well, wouldn't they just think that the 2 drinks are for you too? You know, it's also another fat thing. Large soda, no ice. So it's like you get as much as possible. You know what? That one's gonna be an applicant. That one's gonna be an applicant. I don't know yet. Large soda, no ice. That's fat. That's pretty fat. Yeah. Sorry. Oh my goodness. We just had 50 gifted memberships come in from Alex W. Alex W., I believe that is your first time gifting memberships on my channel. I really appreciate you doing that. 50! 50! Thank you so much, Alex W. I appreciate that. Let's get some W emojis in the chat for Alex W. There's a W emoji, right? I don't know. Look for it. It's somewhere on the emoji keyboard. I really appreciate you doing that. Thank you so much. Look at all this. 70 new members in the last 5 minutes. Thank you so much, Katie Bird, and thank you so much, Alex W. I really appreciate you doing that for my channel. Welcome, guys.
It was actually just her kind of being a toddler about it. She would beg. Sometimes she would just be like, "Please, please, will you go get me this or that?" It would just sort of turn into like a guilt trip. Like, why don't you love me? Why don't you want me to be happy?
That bitch wouldn't go get me Red Lobster. Why don't you love me? Why don't you want to see me happy? You want me to be miserable, huh? Oh, is that it? Oh, you want me to be miserable? Oh. Well, sorry I'm not a fucking size 2. Sorry I'm not like all those other, stick thin girls out in LA. Sorry I'm me. Is that what you're trying to do? Are you trying to break me down? Are you trying to make me into someone that I'm not? Go get me the Red Lobster. All right, you're going to go get it. Thank you, honey. I love you so much. Oh my God. It's just, you know how like when a 4-year-old freaks the fuck out and throws a temper tantrum because you won't get them a Happy Meal? This is the same thing, except she's 30. And she does it a lot more nastily. Like, a 4-year-old will just scream and bitch and cry. Amberlynn will say, like, nasty shit to you.
And she would just kind of be a bit of a bully about things if she wasn't getting her way.
Amberlynn was never a bully. She was only a bully one time in 2nd grade, and she hopes by now that person has forgot. That's inaccurate.
Amber believed that by revealing her horrible behavior to her audience, that it would make them sympathetic or even proud of her for being so honest. But it did the opposite.
When I was talking about binge eating and how I kind of got...
Jordy, take back the last fat Hall of... I feel attacked. You know what? It's fine. It's fine. We all have fat tendencies. We all have fat behavior, mostly. I mean, I'm guilty of some of these. Which one am I guilty of? I'm guilty of 5. I've done 5. Oh, I do 11. I do 11 pretty frequently. On occasion, I'll do 12. Yeah, I mean, this is more of like Fat Hall of Fame. It doesn't have to have a negative connotation. It's all in good fun.
Upset with Becky when she was saying no to me. People were using that story and those feelings against me instead of saying, "Wow, Amberlynn, I'm proud of you for being honest."
Amber weaponized her supposed BED diagnosis as an excuse to be cruel to her partners, as if the outbursts weren't her, and this pattern persisted throughout her entire relationship with Beck. Years later, Amber would disclose that she had actually been misdiagnosed with BED.
Whoa, big Reese's cups. Did you see those things? Holy shit.
Yeah.
I saw recently that Reese's now has a peanut butter and jelly version of this Reese's cup thing. Has anyone had one of those? Are they any good? Peanut butter and jelly Reese's cups. I've seen that those are like new things.
Years later, Amber would disclose that she had actually been misdiagnosed with BED, which meant all those
TBT to the snack wrap. Aren't these supposed to be coming back soon? Hello, I want the snack wrap.
times she blamed her actions on her disorder were just excuses. The abusive behavior she had tried to separate herself from was entirely her own.
I was diagnosed with binge eating disorder, but was I misdiagnosed? But I am not a binge eater. I do not have binge eating disorder. I think the binge monster was very much like an excuse for like a food addiction. If I was craving, like if my food addiction was like craving chocolate or something and I couldn't get it, like it gave me
Oh my god, her food addiction as if it's a separate entity.
Anxiety because I felt like I had to have it.
Though Beck would try to stand up to Amber, it quickly became clear that there was no reasoning with her. Amber's lifelong history of bullying people in her life had clearly not ended with Beck.
That day that did happen and she did binge, I did eventually give in.
Please don't blame yourself.
I know.
That's one thing I don't want you to do because it's not your fault.
You know, after a few times saying no, I was just like, all right, but no more. And I took her, and then, you know, the next day we both didn't feel good.
Despite being the reason for the failure of their health journey, Amber still needed to feel superior to Beck.
I didn't get a soda, but I did get sweet tea.
I will say I still have only been drinking water during a binge.
Oh my god. So when they're both falling to pieces and they're both feeling regretful, even Amber has to one-up Beck. Well, I didn't have soda, but I did have a sweet tea. Well, I will say I did eat 2 buckets of food. I really cleaned out the trough, but I didn't have soda. I've still only had water, so yeah, looks like Beck is fucking up more than me. Beck had a sucker. I didn't have anything. Oh.
Trust me, I'd love
the one-upping.
to have some soda, but
She's actually been stronger with me with the water thing.
It's weird though because like I just feel my body wanting water. I don't feel like I ever really crave soda anymore, so that's good.
People were obviously concerned with how Amber was treating Beck, but the way Amber justified it to herself and to Beck was even more concerning.
People think I abuse you already.
She does not. God, I would never say with someone who was abusive toward me. That would never happen. Like,
there is a difference between, I mean, there is emotional abuse and physical abuse.
Yeah, that's happening to both.
People think I emotionally abuse you.
Alex W., thank you for the super chat. Amber is like a child who blames everything on their imaginary friend. Oh, Mom, I didn't break the plate. It was the binge monster. I mean, somebody has to be held responsible. I mean, if you were to do something illegal and get caught for it, I mean, do you think that the law enforcement or a judge would want to hear you say, no, it wasn't me. I plead insanity. It was the binge monster. It wasn't me. Like, it wouldn't hold up. It wouldn't hold up. I mean, the constant blaming and the constant, it would get exhausting. And I mean, this is found in many types of addictions. I mean, not just food. Spooky Fish, thank you. Thank you so much. Again, Spooky. I already read yours, I'm sorry. Emmy, hey Emmy, thank you for 5 months. You're awesome, Jordy. You're funny and continue to be one of my favorite creators. Thank you. Kitty cat heart hands to you. Kitty cat heart hands back to you, even though I am allergic to cats. Thank you, Emmy. Violet, hello. Jordy, she copied that chicken nugget mac and cheese straight from Alexandra Rodriguez's channel like she has in the past. What a loser. Amber copies a lot of things. You know that she got you know where she got hectic from. She got it from I don't remember their name, but she takes everything from everybody. Oh yeah. That doesn't surprise me at all. Thank you, Violet. Betty Boop, thank you again. Did anyone else's goth lifestyle begin with "It's not a phase, Mom"? I'm 21 and I've been goth for 11 years now. Stay spooky, loves. Oh my god. It's not a phase, Mom. Oh my god.
No.
I get snippy because I'm
You do get
so
snippy, oh my God.
moody. I am, but it's not just me, honey. But I ain't gonna air dirty laundry.
I tend to sit quietly and brood.
Whatever.
I do, and then that's whenever people have noticed me doing it in your videos, and I don't even know I'm doing it.
No relationship is perfect.
You fucking bitch, get me the 20-piece. I'd say that's a little bit beyond snippy.
As much as you guys want to believe it, like, I think what was just the craziest to me about our last weigh-in is like me and you were completely like raw and honest. Like I was like, yeah, like I got a little
raw as fuck, you guys.
like angry because I couldn't, like, you wouldn't let me binge, you know what I'm saying? People were like, you are abusive, you are disgusting, Becky doesn't deserve you. And I was like, have you been in a relationship before? Have you been married? Do you have a girlfriend, boyfriend? What's going on? Like, I feel like it's only single people who have said this, because there is no way that you're in a relationship and you guys have never been mean to each other at least once. It happens. People get angry. People are not perfect. Relationships are not perfect. Like, this relationship is wonderful, but things happen.
Despite this major setback, Beck and Amber didn't want to give up on bettering themselves.
Like I said earlier, I'm thinking about joining a gym.
This seemed like an opportunity for Amber to make amends for her mistreatment. I know I was awful to you when you didn't give in to me cravings. Let's join a gym.
Oh my god, the gym. Is this where she breaks the treadmill?
I'll be better. But before long, Amber already talked herself out of it.
So, about the gym, I have been reading your guys' comments like mad today. I want to say the majority of people think I should not join a gym because it is far away and people don't think I'm going to be consistent with it and people think I'm going to be wasting my money. I think I'm going to hold off on the gym, which really makes me sad. I feel bad because I don't drive and Becky was not looking forward to going to the gym. I don't want to make her drive me there every single day because it was going to be about 45 minutes away from here. So I would feel way too bad about that. And
45 minutes to get to the gym? Holy shit.
I don't want to make her do anything she doesn't want to do.
Amber would come up with a myriad of excuses to justify not going to the gym, including claiming Beck was the one who didn't want to go. This seemed extremely unlikely.
Well, I would have gone to the gym. Beck didn't want to go.
Given how determined Beck had been from the very start.
I honestly don't think Becky wants to do it. The gym is my idea. I'm trying to let Becky know, like, it'll be a good thing. It'll be a good thing. And she's like, well, what about gas money? It'll be a lot of gas because the gym is kind of far away. I'm just trying to let her know it'll be worth it. It'll be fun. It'll be something we could do together. And I don't know. And she's kind of self-conscious, but I mean, if she doesn't want to join the gym, she doesn't have to. But yeah, it was definitely my idea.
Even though there were initially many reasons, or rather excuses, why they couldn't join the gym, eventually the pair would finally get a gym membership, and their health journey would resume.
Becky all of a sudden had a crazy change of mind where she wants to join the gym because she didn't at first, and I didn't want to force her, so I was like, you know what, never mind, but now she's wanting to do it again, and I'm totally up for it, so...
After Beck's crazy change of mind, they did end up going to the gym, and though neither of them were very active people, their gym experience seemed to go well.
I enjoyed it. Becky enjoyed it. She worked herself up into a sweat, so that's good.
I really enjoyed it, and I felt good. Even though I have a slight heart condition where my heart tries to pump before it fills back up with blood. It makes my chest hurt sometimes. So especially after exercising, my chest burns. Amberlynn said it could also be asthma. I don't know. I've not been to an allergy doctor in a really long time.
It really could be, baby.
I don't know, but
yeah, I try to tell her to take it slow at the gym because I don't want you to get hurt.
Yeah, no, I do.
Like, a burning in your chest, though, is like exercise-induced asthma, which is a thing.
I mean, at y'all's BMIs, I don't know if taking it slow is even an option.
Beck's determination to better themselves was palpable. Amber's enthusiasm for the gym quickly faded.
So I'm at the gym, actually. I'm outside of the gym. I just got done. Becky's still in there. She's almost finished. I just feel hopeless because back when I used to do the gym, like, I could do it for a long time. And now, like, I was only able to do 10 minutes on the treadmill and then I went on the elliptical for like 5. That's just not good enough. Like, if I'm paying for a membership, I really need to build up my stamina.
Amber had bizarre...
She walked 10 minutes on the treadmill and did 5 on the elliptical and then said she was done.
Gone to the gym with a full face of makeup and going out clothes.
Yeah, I was about to say, why is she in full drag?
This was because she was going to be meeting up with her ex-girlfriend Destiny and Destiny's girlfriend Dana.
Oh, she wanted to look cute for Destiny at Chili's appetizers afterwards.
I don't normally go to the gym looking like this. I know this is very weird to see me like in full-fledged makeup, but I have plans after this. Destiny and Dana aren't too far away from here, so I'm actually just gonna go walk to where they are. Literally, it's not that far, so I'm just gonna let Becky do her own thing. I don't want to rush her because that's just not right of me. I'm just gonna go hang out with them for a little bit and wait for Becky to be done.
After just 15 minutes of exercise, Amber abruptly left, abandoning Beck at the gym so she could go spend time with her ex. It was no surprise that the audience began to suspect Amber still had feelings for Destiny. These suspicions only grew stronger. Amber and Beck frequently went on double dates with Destiny and Dana, where Amber's behaviour raised even more eyebrows.
Destiny, do you hate me? Yeah. Dana, do you hate me? No, if I did, I would tell you. Exactly.
I did, so.
You're a lie.
On these double dates, Amber appeared to be trying too hard to get Destiny's attention, laughing a little too much and flirting, all right in front of Beck.
Shopping is
Hey Dana.
complete.
Hey Dana. Hey. Hey.
Becky. Hey Becky. Hey Becky. Hey Becky.
I bought that exact bear for Dana last year.
Oh, I know. You almost said my name. Did you? It's like, she's like, Dana. Why does she always do that?
It just makes people around each other.
I know. What are you doing? Oh my god. What's up, slut?
Amber never seemed to pass up an opportunity to spend time with Destiny, not even on Valentine's Day.
Becky and I were just gonna kind of like celebrate the day together, but then Destiny just FaceTimed me and she's like, you wanna go on a double date? So I think we're gonna do like a double date, which is really awesome.
Amber would often deny still being in love with Destiny, but it did little to change people's opinions.
Next question is, are you still in love with Destiny? No, I'm not in love with Destiny. I would not go into another relationship while
That is tail. I am not in love with Destiny. That's a tail.
still being in love with an ex. That's stupid. That's just setting you up for all kinds of drama and things that you just don't want. So no, I'm not still in love with Destiny. I love Destiny as a person. I'll always love Destiny. Not in the way that you guys want to make it seem though. I care for her. She's someone that I'm extremely close to, and like that's always going to be like that. Becky loves Destiny. You know, it's that type of love. It's like a friendship love, like how I love Eric.
Does Becky not find it weird you being friends with Destiny? No, me and Destiny are still like really close. Like we're really good friends, and I hope that never changes. And her and Becky and Destiny are also friends, and it's just that's how it is.
Do you like that Amberlynn and Destiny are still friends? Yeah. I mean, I don't mind at all. I like them.
How does Becky feel about you still hanging out with your ex sometimes?
It was just to a point where I would just agree with Amber when she would say, no, everybody's just seeing things. I don't flirt with Destiny.
Well, Destiny, I really like Destiny. She's really cool. We have a lot of fun together. Me and her can joke around, and, you know, we like Dana too, so there's nothing really bad to say about it.
Destiny Cook, the one that got away. Zion Tree, thank you. So Amber used Beck's story in her book, The Boyfriend. Tori Rose, thank you. I love you as much as Eugenia loves Jeffrey. Heart hands to you. That's a lot. Oh my god. Hi guys, it's Eugenia. Thank you, Tori. Lucy, hi Lucy. Beck uses they, them pronouns. Bibliophile, hello. Thank you for 4 months, keeping my membership for an extra month. Well worth every penny. We love you, Jordy. Thank you, Bibliophile. Welcome back again. Also sent in a super chat on top of that. We love that the Audible audiobook Snowflake accent. He does have a nice voice for this.
So I don't have a problem with it because you can still be friends with your exes. There's nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
The truth was everyone's suspicions were correct. Amber was still in love with her ex-girlfriend. She would reveal this years later.
Why do people assume you're still in love with Destiny? I want to say probably upwards to a year and a half after Destiny and I broke up, I was still in love with her. I was able to separate that though from the love that I felt for Becky.
You wish I was Becky, huh? Yeah, I'm just fucking with you. She shouldn't have moved so fast with Becky if she was still trying to get over me.
Amber had not only entered into a relationship with Beck, knowing full well she was not yet over Destiny, but she had rushed Beck into it. According to Amber herself, she had, as she put it, mentally cheated on Beck.
Did any of you ever have feelings for another person during your relationship? Obviously no. Like, I feel like if you have feelings for someone else while you're in a relationship, that's like mentally cheating. Not good.
Yes.
I'd also detached myself at some point as well. So I didn't really care enough to argue with her about it because she would...
I didn't care enough. Damn.
Definitely not like that. I would disagree with the fact that she did show that she still had something for Destiny.
Amberlynn said that emotional cheating is cheating, but then she did exactly that.
It wasn't emotional cheating. I think people are so confused with life. Loving someone isn't emotional. I don't know how to explain.
Have you guys never been in a relationship? I feel like a lot of people saying this have to be single. You just don't understand.
Like, okay, my mom, for example. She still loves my dad.
Okay, yeah, okay. No, you're right.
Like, I don't know.
Read my super chat about
Becky
being
still loves
switches.
people. Like,
There's not a super chat up here.
It's not.
Here.
Couples fight. Couples berate one another to go get them McDonald's at 3 a.m. This kind of shit happens, you guys. You must be single. You don't understand.
Emotional cheating is very much like flirting with someone.
Wait, so Kate Winslet can't be friends with you, but Destiny can?
The difference is... Hold up, Gina.
Oh my god.
The difference is I don't want to have sex with Destiny. You want to have sex with Kate.
I don't want to have sex with Kate.
Yes, you do. You want to lick that clit.
Whatever.
Oh,
whatever.
Sorry.
Through their change in diet and increase in physical activity, the pair were losing weight, and Beck was feeling good about it.
Why have I never heard that audio clip before? Yeah, you want to lick that? Oh my god, Amberlynn. Jeez. That was vulgar. Have you guys ever heard that before? I've never heard that before. Alex W. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate the extremely generous super chat. I love you, Jordy Boo. I just got my first paycheck for my first job, so I can finally donate. I really appreciate that. Thank you so much, Alex. Hey. I hope you have a good rest of your weekend, and I hope that your job continues to go off of a very good start. Thank you, thank you.
Well, whenever I look down, my angle looks a little different.
Your angle looks different?
Yeah, well, not... I said that wrong. My view's a little different.
No,
I guess it's the angle I'm standing at. My stomach looks slightly smaller. Just slightly. And people, even my family, you know, friends, people tell me, oh, I see a difference in your face. I guess they're, you know, trying to hint around, hey, you have a chin.
Baby, everyone has a chin.
I know, I like to be a little humorous about it. Everybody knows that situation with me. I have a stronger desire to drop the pounds because I find myself wanting to step on the scale every day, even if there's not going to be that much of a change, even if it's a 0.1 of a pound. I want to see it.
Makes you feel good.
It does.
All your hard work is paying off.
Amber had also lost some weight, but she was not as happy about it as Beck.
What about you? What have you noticed?
I don't really know. I feel more energetic, but in a negative way, I feel more moody because no longer can I turn to food constantly when I'm feeling depressed or lonely. So I do feel moody. It's not always just going to be, I think, positive things to this journey. There are going to be some negatives.
Amber resented the fact that she couldn't turn to food anymore, but that wasn't true. She could turn to food, she just couldn't turn to fast food like she was used to eating. It almost seemed like Amber was jealous of Beck's success at weight loss. In Amber's mind, their weight loss was a competition, and she couldn't stand to lose to Beck.
I don't want Beck losing weight, because then you guys will praise Beck and not me. So we both have to gain. If I'm going down, Beck's coming down with me.
Amber had neglected her physical and
oh my god, the towel.
mental health for years. And the more seriously she took their weight loss journey, the more concerned she became about her overall health. Amber would make an appointment to see a doctor for the first time in several years.
Hi, my name is Amber. I don't have like insurance or anything, but I've been really wanting to see a doctor. I haven't seen one in like probably over 8 years. I know like something I do want to get done is like check and see if I have diabetes. Okay, thank you so much. Bye. I'm scared. Why am I scared? I think it's just because I haven't seen a doctor, you know, in what, almost a decade?
Yeah.
So I'm a little nervous, but yeah. There you guys go.
So we are at the doctor's.
And I'm filling out so much information, and this made me really sad. This is a depression thing that they want you to fill out, and I put.
Oh my god. I filled this out at the doctor before. This little depression thing. 3, 6, 9, 12, 15, 18, 21, 24. And then they score it at the bottom. And if it's like, if you have over 15, it's like, oh god, that's bad.
Put 3 on everything besides the last one. The big thing here is I'm on meds. I'm trying not to show like my name or anything. I had to get those today. They're antidepressants.
Your channel is Amber Reed. Amberlynn Reed. I don't want to show my name. What?
Depression has been really bad, and I've been living with it silently. For, I don't know, last few weeks has been horrible. I have really bad, like, crazy mood swings with it, and when I talked to the doctor today, I was very eye-open that a lot of the things that I do on a daily basis is because of my depression. I'm glad I have an answer for why I don't sleep well, or why it's hard for me to concentrate, or why I have these mood swings, or why I overeat. I don't feel motivated to do anything anymore, and it's all because of the depression, and it's just...
Anymore? Have you ever considered that maybe the fat is the reason for your depression? So if you fix the fat, maybe the depression will fix itself too?
It's just... I don't know. I'm just very happy that I saw a doctor today, and I'm super nervous to see how the lab went, and I'm just hoping for the best. And I just want a bunch of like positivity. I feel like I deserve that much, I guess.
Amber believed her depression was a contributing factor in her overeating, and was hopeful that her medication would help her suppress her cravings. Though the pair had been making good progress, and despite Amber now being medicated, Amber's inability to stop herself from eating would persist. Bad habits...
Yeah, I mean, in theory, it sounds like it should work. Oh, well, if I take pills that make the depression better, then I won't be as depressed, and then I won't have to eat to cope. But sometimes antidepressants make you bigger.
Would return, and there was little mention of the gym.
So I'm actually gonna have some of these cheddar and sour cream chips. I'll probably have 3 or 4 of these. Actually ended up having 7 of these. I have
Oh my god. All this time later and she's still eating this Pepperidge Farm shit.
3 or 4 of these. Actually ended up having 7 of these.
7. Bruja Del Mar, thank you. Is it Fat Hall of Fame to use a food item to wipe sauce off of your face and then eat it? If anything, that's a bariatric crime. Using food to wipe sauce off of your face. Oh my god. That's huge. That's beyond. That's evil. Hail the Queen, thank you. Longtime lurker, but I love some fat girl drama. I had a horrible week, so I'm gonna garden so I can relax. Get that green thumb in the dirt. Thank you so much, Hail the Queen. Sam, hi Sam. The sheer anger in Amber's eyes when Beck speaks. Oh my god. Amberlynn would have been like a very good parent during the silent generation. Children should be seen, not heard. Children should be fetching me food and not giving me any ifs, ands, or buts about it.
I have my chips, I have a Sprite Zero, and I have my Dove. I binged this last week probably 4 times. I overate every single day, and I know exactly why I did it. I have no excuses besides I'm here to be honest and say that I did do it. I weighed 469.4. I was super proud because I was finally in the 460s. I weighed in today at 482.2. In 1 week, I've gained 12.8 pounds.
Amber wouldn't be alone in falling off track. Beck's progress would also come to a halt.
We would start a diet and she would immediately want fast food, so it would set us back. When I was trying to diet on my own and she would not be dieting with me, I would have that constant temptation around me, so I would...
Oh, yeah, that's like a big thing. Like, if your friend group or people that you spend time around, I mean, if they're all dieting and they're all working out and everything, it's a lot more attractive for you to want to diet and work out too. But I mean, if you have Kirby... If you have some, like, toxic shithead Kirby breathing down your neck all the time, yeah, you're going to want McDonald's, too.
Just give into it.
I've gained 4.2 pounds.
We haven't been tracking. We've been eating out on the daily. I eat candy on the nightly. I haven't...
We've been eating out on the daily, and I eat candy on the nightly.
remotely cared about what I was putting in my mouth.
Beck was clearly disappointed in themselves and their lack of progress, but was still hoping to get back on the right path.
I'm gonna be honest, I haven't been to the gym in a little while, but I love going to the gym. It's fun. I like doing the treadmill. I've not worked myself up from anything but the treadmill. I've been having some problems with anxiety, but maybe you always talk. I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it because I mean, I already have a membership and I enjoy doing it whenever I do go. But I'm gonna have to work myself up to it.
But this plan wouldn't come to fruition because the real reason for why they had stopped going to the gym would soon become apparent.
I was on an antidepressant and I kept gaining. It wouldn't stop. I remember Destiny told us a long time ago that, like, if you've seen like old pictures of Destiny, like back in like high school and stuff, like Destiny was tiny. And then I think that Destiny told us that when she started to take antidepressants, that's when she like saw like a big transformation and she like rapidly became something else. But yeah, antidepressants can make you gain a lot of weight. I'm not saying that, be afraid of antidepressants and everything. Like, if you need them, you need them. Alex W., thank you so much for your membership. Bibliophile, thank you again. Hello, you broke me. Amber's scale true feelings. Hello, it's broken. Mac Attack. Today's my last day of undergrad exams. I'm free. Congratulations. Oh my gosh. On to grad school? On to something else? Well, maybe I shouldn't be rushing you. Just enjoy the moment. Sammy, thank you for your membership. Hello, Sammy.
On the treadmill, and I turned it on and I was trying to walk and it wouldn't move. I was too heavy. I got on the elliptical and I pressed play, and every single time I'd start moving, it was like flashing. It was like pause, 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 and it was because I was too big. I literally was like breaking the machine, I feel like. So that's one of the reasons why I'm currently not going to the gym, because it's embarrassing. It's like I can't even fit on the freaking equipment. Like, what?
Beck and Amber would continue to gain weight in almost every way in their film. Though she was on antidepressants, the bigger Amber got, the more her mental health declined. She would often take out her misery on the most convenient person, Beck.
So today is day 21 of my Wellbutrin. I talked to my doctor and I told her that this is making me become a BITCH, and I'm not lying.
Oh my god, it's the medication's fault. The Wellbutrin is making me mean.
Constantly aggravated. Week 3 was the worst. Week 1, amazing. I felt like just on top of the world. I think it was placebo. I don't know. Week 2, I was back to my normal depression. Week 3, I have experienced worse depression, worst aggravation. I am agitated at everybody and everything. I feel like so mad, but it's like, what am I mad at? It's very frustrating. So I talked to my doctor and I'm going to go on a different med.
I was walking on eggshells with Amberlynn. She was really easy to upset, and it wasn't physical. It was very verbally attacking.
A lot of people say you're mean to Becky. I don't know, because I'm horrible.
I don't talk about how I'm feeling. I kind of just like lash out and expect people to understand that it's an illness and it's not like me as a person. Because it's not. Like, this isn't like my personality. Like, I feel like I have a good personality, but this is like something deeper, and I just want it to go away. It's just frustrating.
Amber wasn't the only one battling mental health struggles. Beck had a long history of depression as well.
I got put on depression medicine once, and it drove me crazy. I don't know. I didn't like it. It just made me very mad and agitated, and of course, you know, there's different ones, and you just gotta try different ones. It's just, I don't want to have to keep going back to the doctor and explaining even to different ones what's going on. Just get put on a different medicine, and what if that one don't work, and what if the next one don't work, and who knows.
Over time, their condition worsened. They began appearing less frequently in Amber's videos. When Beck did appear on camera, they would often look distant and withdrawn.
She's dipping her snap peas in this Yoplait.
Yeah, because I mean, you can only put up with this shit for so long.
How's that taste?
I look like shit.
Baby, I just got to telling you how sexy you look.
I feel like crap too.
I know, her head hurts, but how does it taste?
I've had a migraine all day. I'm starving.
And the last thing I want is that fucking camera in my face, Amberlynn. Can you piss off and just let me eat my Yoplait in peace?
A lot of people ask, why do you act so nonchalant in videos? Why do you seem so sad?
Why?
Do you want to answer that question?
Because you're annoying and I don't give a fuck.
I don't want them to think that it's anything to do with us.
I really am an understudy for season 4 Beck.
Because that's a lot of the time, that's like questions that I always get.
Yeah, no, I've got a few messages before of people being like, are you happy? Are you okay? And I don't answer them because yes, I am happy. If I wasn't happy, I wouldn't be with you.
And, you know, you also used to suffer really bad from depression. Like, you still do, but you've gotten a lot better.
I still do. I go through my bouts. I'm not on medicine, and I don't talk to anyone, which are probably both really bad factors, but I'm probably going to fix that soon.
But unlike Amber, Beck refused to let their struggles.
Beck trying so hard to say leave me alone. But Beck didn't want to ever, like, stand up for themselves or tell Amberlynn to back off or enforce any boundaries, because Beck knew as soon as they did that with Amberlynn would just get bitchy and be like, well, you're working for me. You're my employee. I'm the only one that's bringing in money. And then, like, Beck just didn't want to hear it. So it was better just to, like, just ignore Amberlynn, just give like a low energy effort, like, because as soon as you like fight back with her or as soon as you try to express the way that you feel, it turns into attack mode, which it's like, oh god, it's better just to not. Gen X Renegade, thank you. Nearly shirtless Jordy. I don't know what you're talking about. I have plenty of fabric on. Sam, thank you. The way Jordy says peanut. Peanut. Did I say peanut earlier? Sam, thank you again. Doesn't air dirty laundry because hers is a biohazard. Oh my gosh. Yeah, I might need a gas mask.
To consume them. Overcoming their anxieties about getting help, Beck took the steps to seek treatment, not just for their depression, but for their overall well-being.
If you're wondering, Becky's actually at the doctor right now. I'm so happy for her. I'm so freaking happy for her. She's been struggling with some stuff, and she's getting it taken care of, and you guys have no idea how happy that makes me. How you feeling?
I'm so sleepy.
Are you?
Yeah, they got me clonidine at the doctor's office, so it's got me really like, I want to go to sleep.
No.
Yeah, at Walmart, she was like, I'm getting really tired, just like the medicine kicking in.
That medicine they gave me was not for blood pressure. It's for anxiety. It's to calm you down.
Well, you don't need to be calmed down. You need to be calmed up.
I know. She's like so mellow now. Do you want to talk about your doctor's appointment?
Oh, yeah.
How you went to the doctor and stuff?
I went to the doctor. I'm on my blood pressure medicine, which is really
It's working so good.
generic for Effexor, and it's a antidepressant. It like really made me feel really weird. I still kind of feel weird, like I was spacing out.
Beverly, thank you. In her Arby's video, she consumed over 6,000 milligrams of sodium. I took time to calculate it because she was so smugly proud of meeting her calorie goal. God. Holy cow. She might as well just like pour salt down her throat at this point. Thank you, Beverly. Kimberloaf, hello. Update on the Amberlynn themed slumber party. We're full on Brookie and drinking buzzballs now. Your stream was exactly what we needed. Oh my gosh. From bookies to bookies. Oh my god. From Brookies to buzzballs. Oh my gosh. What's next? A White Claw, a vape. Amberlynn themed slumber party. I love it. Oh god. Sophie, thank you. Beck looks like a stunned mullet the whole time they were with the big one. Australia and New Zealand girls know what I mean. Yeah, I've never heard anyone be called a mullet before, so I'm unfamiliar with that term. But I guess the down under girly pops will know. Jessica, thank you. Much love from me and my cat Fupa. And yes, she's fat. You named your fat cat Fupa. Oh god. That's too funny, Jessica. Willow, hi. Let's be real. She is the real Ambergler. Hamburglar and Grimace. Thank you, Willow. What the Yas? Thank you. Dealing with her depression silently is the silence in the room with us. Amberlynn's silent. Amberlynn isn't silent about anything. Oh my god. Don't be afraid to step up for what you believe in. Don't be afraid to speak out. Silent? What do you mean? Mac Attack, hello, thank you again. Since you asked, my new local government job starts in May. Oh my god, well congratulations, I already have a job lined up. Oh my gosh, well hey, you're ahead of the curve of a lot of other college grads. That's awesome, Mac. Girly Gamer, hello. Depression can be a side effect of another disorder, which is why you need therapy to figure it out. I think at this point, Amberlynn, if she has had as much therapy as she said that she has, we're on the portion of, like, just get off your ass and do something. I mean, you can't just sit around and talk for all eternity and try to, make everything better. Like, you got to get up and do, too. Ugh. Nikki, thank you. I work at a daycare and occasionally let the kids watch YouTube on my phone. Today I heard your voice and never grabbed my phone so fast. Might want to put a passcode on your phone, Nikki. Oh my god. I appreciate the super chat. Thank you. Oh boy. All right, guys. So we're about at like the 1 hour-ish mark. So I think that we're going to call it here for Saturday night. We will be back tomorrow. So we're going to pick up right around 59:23 tomorrow. No upload from Girly Pop tomorrow. So we're just going to start straight with this. I anticipate maybe we could get half 2/3 done with it tomorrow. I don't know. But yeah, I don't know. Maybe we could finish this a lot quicker than I anticipated, because I said a couple weeks. I don't know. But yeah, this is where we'll pick up tomorrow. Will there be a pop quiz? Well, it wouldn't be a pop quiz if I told you about it. All right, everybody. Have a good rest of your night. I really appreciate all of the gifted membership, super chats, bits, everything of the sort that was sent in this evening. If you guys wouldn't mind, before going on to something else and enjoying the rest of your evening, please like the live. I would appreciate the thumbs up. If you could just take a little second to poke that button. Pluck the thumbs up button. Have a good rest of your